Hello, fourth grade parents. This is just going to be a short video to show you how to easily access missing assignments for your student. So what you're going to see is this is just a student's page. You need to go ahead and find the progress tab for your student. When you hit that, you're going to go ahead and see all courses, and all the courses for this student are listed here. Go ahead and choose the course that you wish to look at the time. So I'm going to open up the Math 4 Summit. Okay, now when you open up your Math 4 Summit or any course, you're going to go ahead and see this chart here, which is very helpful. You can go ahead and open up the unit list even further if you'd like to, and it goes ahead and shows each unit, or you can collapse that. That's totally up to you. Okay, you can see that when I open it up, I do have a list of the lessons, and then as you can see, those filled in green circles with the check marks are a good sign for the student. That means that they have mastered their quizzes and they have completed their assignments. If you see a circle that is not filled in, then that will be a missing assignment. If you see a lesson that has a half circle filled in, then that is considered not mastered. So let me go ahead and let's go back to, okay, to get out of that screen, I just clicked on course progress and it's brought me back to this, which is very helpful for you to be able to see for your student. So in this chart, you will see the first column is completed lessons for that subject. So you can see here this student has completed 101 lessons for math. You can also see mastery, how many times the student has taken the quiz or the test, all the way down. Okay, this student again has completed 101 assignments. Not mastered, we're going to click on that. You'll see are anything below an 80%, so 79% or below is considered not mastered. So you can see here that this student took a quiz on 414. They got a 75 on it. They only took it one time. So this gives you good information on how many times a student took an assignment. Okay, this next column is a really important column. This column tells you what missing assignments your student has. Now, in this case, this student, the missing assignments they have are actually the ones that are coming up this week. So this student has no missing. If you see lessons on there that we have not completed yet, that's perfectly okay. It does not mean you need to complete them right now. Students can complete those along with lessons during the week. But if you see a lesson from, Unit 6, Lesson 10, that is passed, you can go ahead and click in here and students can get started on those missing assignments. Now, some of your students might say, well, I finished that lesson. If you click it open and you see that the student did not get all the way to the end page of their lesson where it says you have completed this lesson, then it will mark it as missing. So just make sure those lessons that they don't necessarily have a quiz at the end, but students are doing some practice within the lesson, make sure they get all the way to the end of that landing page. Okay, so pay special attention to not completed. Not completed means right now it's a 0 in the grade book. Now, of course, with this student, this is what we're covering this week, so right now there are no grades. Now, skipped lessons. If you're concerned about skipped lessons, all these are lessons that, for the most part, were covered before your student started attending Indiana Gateway. The other thing that may have happened is we as a team, fourth grade team, may have decided that we didn't want to cover a lesson due to time constraints or just how students were doing, and so we skipped the lesson. So please do not go in and worry about skipped lessons. Those are definitely not necessary, and they're not affecting any student's grade at this point. So in summary, go ahead and click on course progress for each class. First, work on the not completed lessons, so those are not recording as a 0 in the gradebook. And then you can go back, and if students want to redo quizzes or tests that are in the not mastered list, just contact your homeroom teacher and we can certainly make that happen. In the next couple weeks, we are going to have study halls in the afternoons. So students who do have assignments that are not completed should come to those study halls so that we can help them and guide them as they're finishing up their coursework for 4th grade. Please let us know if you have any questions.